I read where it takes 10 years in a marriage, 10 years together to iron out all the little annoyances. My wife and I have been married 15 years, and there's some things we haven't figured out yet, haven't resolved. Simple examples, the toilet seat. I leave it up, she sits in the water late at night. And after 15 years, we have yet to figure out whose fault that is. That she sits in the water. Seems pretty clear to me. I'm still trying to figure out how it happens. I asked her one night, what are you, back in? Don't look at the toilet bowl? Get this image of my wife at midnight. It's a 50-50 change. I sit down and get wet, I'm beating them up. You know. And I've watched her get up in the middle of the night knowing I left the seat up. Thinking, should I say something? Telling your wife the seat is up never makes you laugh. Not telling her could crack you up. You don't know until she walks in and shuts the door. Then you hear, ah! You know. Gotta grab those little chuckles when you can. And you have to learn how your spouse argues. Everyone's different. Well, see, my wife will never tell me to do anything, but she bosses me around all the time. See? If she wants me to do something, it always begins with a question and answer period. Simple example, I'll leave a pair of my underwear in the middle of the room. Would she tell me to pick them up? No. She'll look at me and go, are those yours? Well, I hope so, otherwise I have a few questions. See, my favorite one, now here's the first time, you're a month married or whatever, I'm leaving the house, got golf clubs on my shoulder, right? Walking out the door, what does she say to me? Where you going? Like it takes Columbo to put this one together. But you're newlywed, so you turn around and go golfing. What does she say? Fine. Fine, have a good time, fine. It's that word fine that ruins your round of golf. 12 holes later, you're a raving lunatic, you don't even know why. What do you mean, fine, fine? Was she upset? But fine, I don't even know. Is it fine? I'm not upset. I don't know if it's fine. What do you... See, I know better now. If I'm leaving the house now, 15 years later with golf clubs, my wife goes, where are you going? I'm going to put these in the trunk, and then I'm going to go mow the lawn. Did I do good? Boy, you get into some goofy arguments when you're married, man. We got anyone over a roaster chicken. Only married people would fight over a roaster chicken. About 2 months married, I decided I would take a nap, which I've since learned is a big no-no. God forbid I would have my rest. I'm sleeping. Now, I don't know if I was asleep 5 minutes or 5 hours. All I know is I woke up to the sound of the vacuum in my bedroom. Apparently I wasn't waking up quick enough. She starts to go under the bed. Folks, we have a water bed. There is no under the bed. Just... So I'm coming to. She looks at me and says, chicken's done. You'll have to back up or miss something. She said, no, you said you carved the chicken when the chicken was done. Go ahead and carve the chicken. Now I said, I never said that. Well, that's the worst thing you can say to your wife. If she says you said something, pal, you better say you said it. See, that falls into that you want to be right or happy category. See, what you learn to say is, you're right, I said it, but now I'm taking it back. And I'll tell you how dumb I was. I figured that was the end of the discussion. I rolled over. She gets on the bed. Get up! You said you'd carve the chicken, get in there and carve the chicken. And I said, I don't know how to carve a chicken. Never carved a chicken my whole life. Why don't you carve the chicken? She says, I don't know how to carve a chicken either. No, you said you'd carve a chicken, get in there and carve a chicken. You go back, see if you carve a chicken. You go like that. Right. Carve a stupid chicken. Now I'm not even married 2 months. I'm already a mumbling idiot. I'm walking to the kitchen. I hate chicken. I don't even like chicken. I don't want that stupid lousy chicken. I told her we'd just go to Luby's or something, get some Jell-O. That's all. Just lousy chicken. Now I'm in the kitchen and I'm not in a good mood. I got the knife, I got the fork, I got the chicken. I'm trying to figure it out. In comes my wife, who just told me she didn't know how to carve a chicken. Well, apparently there was a class somewhere between our bedroom and the kitchen. Every married man in this room knows what happened next. Knife wasn't even on the bird. She's going, "You're doing it all wrong." So now I stabbed the chicken and I'm just waving at her. I'll show you how to carve a chicken. And it flew off the fork and it landed on her. Oh, you would have thought I shot her with an M16. It was just, ah!